Summertime Radness. Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome to Psychonauts as part of Summertime Radness. You might be wondering what this has to do with summer whatsoever. Well, actually, this game is entirely summer themed. And just like Jet Set Radio, the other Summertime Radness video I did just there, well, I recorded that today just before I recorded this. It's kind of a nice summertime atmosphere, which is a different kind of summer other than the usual beach tropical fare that I've been doing. Because Psychonauts, and I'm just going to explore around a little bit here, is completely set within the confines of a summer camp for kids. But not just any kids, it's a summer camp for kids with psychic powers, so it's kind of like the Professor Xavier Institute equivalent of summer camps is what it is. And for me it's just kind of interesting because, like, from what I know of, from what I have gleaned from basically just, well, let's just explore around here another bit more. From what I've gleaned from basically watching like television programs and movies, like, summer camp seems to be like an extremely big deal in like American culture or American like childhood culture, which it isn't here whatsoever. Like, that just doesn't exist here. There aren't like big summer camps like there are over there in America, or were. I don't know, I just remember when I was smaller, and even now, like, every single cartoon has some episode or some series of episodes or is completely set at a summer camp, and it's always the same stuff, like, and it's always the same tropes that are in this game as well. Like, in this game, you'll have, like, all of the, okay, this is the cabins, these are, like, the Indian arrowheads, this is, like, the spooky story about the monster that lives at this summer camp, these are, like, the terrible people that are, like, looking after us and whatever, do you know? And I think this, like, that's just something that's completely not alien, I don't want to say alien to me, but completely exotic to me, because it's just because it's just something that I've never had any experience of, and it's just not something that happens over here. So, like, when I saw films as a child, like The Addams Family 2, which is always the first film that springs to mind when I think of summer camps, like, I was just completely sort of confused as to why that was normal, as to why it was apparently normal. Apparently you can go to the bathroom here. Or, like, even, like, episodes of Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark? I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on about, of things that, like, of the general, like, summer camp tropes and cliches, you know? And this game has them all, as far as I can tell. Which is something that really, like, is typical for, I suppose, Tim Schafer, because this is from the mind of the same genius that created amazing games like Monkey Island or Grim Fandango or Day of the Tentacle, is that, like, he seems to have a real talent for... Ooh, can I light this on fire now? Oh no, wrong one. I thought I might be able to... Oh, I can light the campfire. We'll have a CAMPFIRESONG song. But, like, Tim Schafer seems to have a real talent for taking what is the typical and the mundane and the regular and making it completely extraordinary. And, like, that's pretty much the same that he has done with this game. He's taken, like, something that is incredibly normal and incredibly run-of-the-mill, i.e. a kid's summer camp, and he turns it into, like, this kooky, zany summer camp for psychic children, but also with this amazing big story going on in the background. And, like, I'll just, like, go and maybe find some of the characters to talk to, because, like, as per usual in a Tim Schafer game, each and every character has a really fun personality and is completely memorable and lovable. Like, if I just talk to him.
After I learn levitation, I could maybe help you get up to higher...
No, I didn't want to do that.
Hey, after I learn levitation, I could maybe help you get up to higher places to clean.
Now that's the first sensible thing you've said all day.
And like as well, like it's not like he's like one of the, I suppose, teachers is the right word. This looks like break it almost. He's like one of the teachers, but oh my god, there's like something up there. He's like one of the teachers, but he appears in like different forms. Like he'll appear raking leaves, or he'll appear cleaning things. But he's also like a really like important like secret agent or whatever, head of the Psychonauts, which are like a secret agency. And you find that out like right near the beginning of the game. But like all the other kids, like if I can find them, if I can find where all the other kids are, there are probably some of them in the main campground's house. Or maybe if I just follow the river, if I go down to like the canoeing place, because that's where I'm supposed to go next. They're probably all waiting to start the next class where I have to learn my new skill. Like each and every single one of the other kids at the summer camp has a really fun personality, a really unique look, and like you actually not fall in love with them, but you actually have an appreciation for them. They're not just these characters, they're not just these people. Each and every one of them is unique and really fun. Like look, we'll talk to like some of these guys over here.
Hey Maloof, can I join in?
Sorry, Raz. This is our thing.
Did you find that bear?
Soon. Wood's not big enough for me, and summer camp. Wood's not big enough for me, and summer camp, and giant bear.
This burning choice you've made is a poor one, Raz.
Oh my god, I was trying to like burn him, I was trying to set him on fire. But these two, like, they used to be friends, and they only became like friends recently. Like, so there's like stuff like little bits of development there as well, like between the different characters. Obviously there's a bully character and his goons, because there have to be bully characters and their goons, do you know? Oh my god, this is like the girl character.
Going for the advanced training? What's the rush?
Are you kidding? I only have a few days to become a Psychonaut or I lose my shot forever.
Look, Raz, I hate to burst your bubble, but the Psychonauts are not what they used to be. Times have changed. The world just doesn't need us anymore.
The world does too need Psychonauts. Right here at this very camp, in fact. I think there are several fishy things that need psychic investigating.
You are so immature. And cute. Are you gonna just shut up and kiss me?
Aww.
Shut up and do what?
Oh, I didn't know you could. I gotta go. Bye.
Oh my god.
Embarrassing.
How cute! Oh wow. But yeah, as you can see, like there's just like it's just a very quaint kind of game in other respects, but it's a very exciting, zany sort of a game as well. Like I'm not going to show you it in this video, but like obviously as a Psychonaut you would go into, well obviously, I mean who doesn't know what a Psychonaut does? But as a Psychonaut,
something that James, you know, my new boyfriend James, something funny he said?
Oh my god. Hello?
How's it going, Mongoose?
Everything is falling into place. We're moving into the end game.
I'm just gonna leave that there.
Don't tell anyone I'm out here.
Roger.
No, I won't. I only made a video of it and put it online. But yeah, a lot of like for the most part, the action parts of the game take place like inside the minds of other characters. And it starts off that it's just like the teachers, like in order to train the students, the teachers will invite you into their mind, and all the students will go in there, and there'll be like this whole full-fledged environment in there. And it's just such a cool concept that, I don't know, like it gets like really, really fascinating. Like, I mean, the next part that I have to go to is basically just, oh, you have to learn this new skill, so come on and learn this new skill.
Whoops.
But look, I can set seagulls on fire.
That was a total
What game
accident.
shouldn't let you do that? But you have like amazing, like you act like the monster story that I was telling you about, that there's like a monster at or a spooky ghost story. Like there always is at these summer camps, apparently, as far as I know. Well, like,
How about flipper claws? Did it have any flipper claws?
shut up. Like, you get to like find that monster, and you get to go inside its mind as well. And like, and the stuff that goes on in there is just hilarious. And as I say, like, it's just like a testament to Tim Schafer's genius of pushing together such a seamless game, where really the presentation is what it's all about, and the concept is just so fully realized.
I'm just trying to find out.
Do you know what you have to say for yourself?
Hey, Elton, have you heard anything else about that thing in the lake?
Huh? Oh, not really. The fish are kind of going crazy about Bobby and Benny over there torturing anything that swims too close. Oh, somebody should do something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I suppose I could go talk to them.
I might as well. I mean, I have nothing better to do in this video than just talk to people, seeing as I'm not going to be continuing with the storyline. But yeah, that's why I wanted to do this video for Summertime Radness, is just because, like, summer camp seems to be such an innate, or such an intrinsic aspect of American childhood summer culture that is just completely exotic to me, which means that really what is mundane and regular in this game for the majority of its audience just isn't, as far as I'm concerned. At least, like, only second-hand, because I don't have any first-hand experience of it. These are the two bullies. Leave that fish alone. Fish are friends, not food. Yeah, the bullies, they're too strong for me. So yeah, like, basically, as I said, I love how, like, the extent of my knowledge about summer camp is the Addams Family 2. Which is actually just a fun film anyway, I don't know. Like, I know, like, the first Addams Family film is really, really good, but the second one is really good as well. It's possibly, like, one of the best sequels to a film that there is the Addams Family 2 of all films. And most of that is due to just, like, the ridiculous on-screen antics of Christopher Lloyd and Joan Cusack. Like, I don't know why Joan Cusack needs to find her way into every single one of these summertime... Well, no, I didn't talk about her in Jet Set Radio. Well, actually, I only talked about her in Poke Park because the Corsola was Joan Cusack, I think. Anyway, but yeah, like, just... I don't know, it's such a good movie. And then there was, like, that other, like, third Addams Family film which didn't even have the original actors in it. I don't know. And as well, do you know who else is in that Addams Family 2 movie? There's, like, that guy who's Vigo. Well, not who is Vigo. What are you doing?
Hey, guys.
Did you hear something, Frankie? Nope.
Guys. Hey. Hey.
Oh my
it's
God,
Vernon. I'm right next to you. Hey.
Oh. What is it, Vernon?
Have you guys seen Dogon or Elka or Milka? We were playing hide and seek, and it's actually a funny story. I said I'll count to 100, and then...
Stop! We saw them! We saw all of them! Just like 5 seconds ago. They were headed towards that place. The one that's so far away.
The beach?
No, that's too close. The woods. The really far woods.
Thanks.
They just want to get rid of him. But look, did you see what they were doing? They were, like, making friendship bracelets with their minds. Like, how crazy is that?
But hey, is that my name on that one?
Not unless your name is Frankie or Kitty.
And actually, like, what that kid was, like, talking about, like, where's Dogon? That's part of, like, the overarching story, which we haven't really uncovered yet. It's only kind of bubbling under the surface at this point of the game. Because for those of you who know this game, the point I'm at the moment is just before going to, what's her name? Mia Vodello. Is it Mia Vodello? Is that her name? Like, her, like, levitation training. So I've just after doing Sasha 9's training, going down to the lake, and there's that guy again. He, like, runs the shop here, but he's also, like, flipping burgers back there. And down at the lake, one of the kids showed up, Dogon. Here, this guy with, like, the tinfoil hat, who has problems.
Hey, what's on?
TV.
And he had, like, we looked inside his head and his brain was just gone. So yeah, that's the point that I'm at, and that's, like, part of the overarching storyline that's going on here. Oh yeah, but like in that Addams Family 2 film, like the two camp leaders are played by that guy who's the art gallery fella in Ghostbusters 2. So the same guy is in Ghostbusters 2 and the Addams Family 2. So the guy who's like, I am Vigo, like that. And the other camp leader is that woman who plays oh, what's her name? The woman who plays Mary Sunshine in Chicago, and she's also one of the characters in Mamma Mia, and in Mamma Mia she sings "Does Your Mother Know That You're Out?" with like that guy, and then she makes him look like he's wearing a nappy in one part of it. It's ridiculous. That whole like "Does Your Mother Know That You're Out" part of the film is just crazy anyway. Well, that whole film is insane. Like, honestly, that Mamma Mia movie with Pierce Brosnan and Meryl Streep is one of the most... I don't even have words to describe how insane that film is in its entirety, just all aspects of it. Like, well, at least the guy who's Vigo isn't in that film. Joan Cusack isn't either, for that matter. But that woman who played, like, who's like the other camp leader in Addams Family 2, she's also in this really funny episode of Frasier where she plays, like, Dr. Nora, where she's, like, a tough-talking, like, hard-as-nails psychiatrist or whatever, who just tells people to suck it up and get over it and stop whining around the place. And Frasier, like, wants to get rid of her out of the radio station. So he calls up her mom, and her mom is played by the woman who played Carrie's mom in the film Carrie. What's her name? Is it Piper Laurie? Is that her name? Who's also in Twin Peaks as my favorite character. And she, what's her name? Catherine Martell. And she comes into she's like, oh, all I want to do is see my daughter again, because she ran away and never wants to see me again. And then she just comes into the radio booth, and she points at, like, Dr. Nora, and she's like, you dirty whore, like that. It's just crazy. Anyway, after that, like, ridiculous, digression, I think that's enough exploring Camp Whispering Rock here, because all I wanted to do really was explore a summer camp for Summertime Radness, just to be able to talk about its place as a trope or as a cliche in pop culture, and the fact that it is exotic to me because I don't have any first-hand experience of that kind of thing. So yeah, I guess we'll finish it off here in the bunkhouse, where it all began. So yeah, thanks a million for watching this video as part of Summertime Radness. See you next time. Bye now. I never mentioned the fact that I have a mocha. For the first time in forever, I have a mocha, and I'm enjoying it right now. So see you next time. Bye.
Summertime Radness.